Am I the a-hole for refusing to let my stepdaughter announce her pregnancy at my wedding? I'm a 33F who recently married my husband, 39M, and I swear the universe must have decided that instead of giving me a peaceful, joyful wedding, it would hand me a reality TV episode I never asked for. My husband has a daughter, Mia, 19F. I genuinely like her most days. She can be sweet, funny, affectionate, and thoughtful. But she can also be dramatic, impulsive, emotional to the point of meltdown, and constantly in need of attention, especially since she started dating this new guy last year. He's the type who thrives on chaos, and Mia seems to have absorbed his energy like a sponge. 3 weeks before the wedding, Mia sat my husband down privately and told him she was pregnant. My husband cried. He hugged her. He reassured her over and over that he'd support her no matter what. To his credit, he handled it in the most loving and gentle way. When he told me afterward, because she gave him permission, I was shocked but happy for her. She's still young, and her relationship isn't exactly stable, but I wasn't angry or judgmental. If anything, I was proud she trusted her dad enough to tell him. She asked us not to tell anyone yet. She wanted time to plan the perfect announcement and figure out how to break the news to her boyfriend's family. We agreed to keep quiet. Then, a few days before the wedding, Mia approached me alone. She sat me down like she had some grand proposal, and she said she wanted to announce her pregnancy at our wedding reception. Not a small hint. Not a quiet toast. She wanted to take the microphone and make a whole speech because everyone important will be there, and it would make the night unforgettable, and it would be the perfect moment for a big life announcement. She said she thought it would be special for the whole family. I tried to handle it as kindly as possible. I told her that I was truly excited for her, but the wedding wasn't the right setting. I explained that announcements at receptions are tricky, they can easily overshadow the couple, even unintentionally. And I reminded her that she wanted her news to feel special and personal, not rushed or drowned out by the wedding chaos. I suggested we organize a family dinner the following week, where she could announce it in a meaningful, peaceful way with everyone focused on her. She seemed disappointed, but she nodded and said she understood. Except, she didn't understand anything. Not even a little. Over the next few days, she got noticeably colder with me. She barely spoke to me during the final wedding preparations. She seemed bitter, short-tempered, and overly sensitive. My husband tried to talk to her, but she brushed him off. The day before the ceremony, she made a passive-aggressive comment to one of the bridesmaids about some people being insecure about attention, but I tried to ignore it. I chalked it up to hormones, stress, and being 19. On the actual wedding day, she was moody from the second she arrived. In photos, she refused to smile unless someone reminded her. She avoided eye contact with me, wouldn't fix her posture, and kept going outside for air. Even my husband noticed and whispered, "Something's up with Mia," but he didn't push. Then came the reception. We'd just finished speeches and were preparing for our first dance. The DJ was calling everyone to the dance floor when, out of nowhere, Mia marched straight up to the microphone. She didn't look at the DJ, didn't look at us, just grabbed the mic like she owned it. I saw it happening in slow motion. My stomach dropped. I knew exactly what she was about to do. She cleared her throat and said, "I have something important to announce." That's when my husband sprinted across the room and practically slid up to the stage. He grabbed her arm gently but urgently and said something I couldn't hear. Her entire face crumpled. She shoved the mic away, burst into loud sobs, and ran off across the dance floor while half the room stared at us instead of the couple whose first dance was supposed to be starting. Instantly, the atmosphere shifted. My mill shot me the nastiest look I've ever seen, like I personally slapped her grandchild. My husband disappeared for 20 minutes trying to calm Mia down. Guests started whispering, asking if she was okay, if something happened, if she was sick. A few people even asked me if she was my daughter because of how dramatically she was crying. Finally, my husband returned looking emotionally drained. He apologized and said Mia would be leaving early because she wasn't feeling well. I tried to salvage the night, but the mood had definitely changed. Then things escalated. About an hour later, Mia posted a cryptic Instagram story, a picture of her mascara-streaked face with the caption, "Some people can't stand to share the spotlight." My phone buzzed nonstop with screenshots from younger cousins and bridesmaids saying, "OMG, is this about you?" My husband got a text from his ex-wife, a full paragraph accusing me of being jealous, controlling, insecure, and obsessed with owning the wedding. She said I humiliated Mia and ruined a huge moment in her life. She also said that any real woman would be honored to have a new baby announced at her wedding. My Mill, Sil, and some cousins spent the whole rest of the night throwing passive-aggressive comments about women supporting other women and special moments, and someone always has to make it about themselves. Half the wedding party avoided me like I was contagious. Since then, the entire family has been split down the middle. Some people say I absolutely did the right thing, that a pregnancy announcement has no place at someone else's wedding. The others say I should have said yes because a baby is more important than a wedding and that Mia needed joy and support. Meanwhile, Mia refuses to speak to me at all. She told my husband I ruined her night, ruined her moment, and ruined our relationship. She's still posting vague drama on social media about fake people and spotlight stealers. And honestly, I'm exhausted. I didn't think saying no pregnancy announcements during my wedding was controversial, but apparently this girl thinks I've committed a crime against humanity. So Reddit. AITA for not letting her announce her pregnancy at my wedding? Or was this entire situation already a disaster waiting to happen no matter what I said?